Bro, my phone died the moment it hit record, so I just had to like sit there for like 3 minutes while my phone charged. Anyway, I went to church. I slept like 4 last night, and so church was just miserable. I came home, and I was gonna do cardio. I just didn't because I took a nap from like. Well, first of all, I did my FAFSA. Finally finished that. Been on my mind for a while, by the way. And um, yeah, and then like from like 2 to like 7 for a while, I took a nap. And then I finished my studies. Oh, if like permutations, lists, and subsets, like the formulas for those, like n choose k, n plus k minus 1 choose k, and then n factorial over n minus k factorial, and then that over like k factorial. Once you use those formulas, like I just, all that, just like I felt like is super important. Not super important, but like I feel like I should have a stronger grasp on that. So I'm spending today, and I spent today, and I'm gonna spend tomorrow just going that over that a bit more, because it's not super pressure, and I am kind of enjoying it. It is really frustrating though when I don't know the formula because like it's easy. But then I played Terraria with Lowell, and that's it. It's like 2. I'm gonna go to bed because tomorrow is deadlift day, and I'm excited. So I'll see you. Tomorrow's gonna be a really busy day, but yeah, I'll see you. Woke up, had a very sad deadlift day. I'm at the point of my cut now where like during the bulk you get strong, but you're fat. And when you're on a cut, when you finish your cut, you're lean but you're weak. And right now I got both the best worlds, the best of both worlds, which means I'm fat and I'm weak. So it's not great, but I failed my PR. I failed 410. Which is the first time I failed going up in weight in a really long time, ever actually. Well, since the injury. But anyway, came home, did my work, played Terraria, finished my work pretty early, by the way. And I played volleyball. Volleyball was supposed to be fun, but then Brooklyn was just really toxic and mean, and it just wasn't fun for anybody. Even when I'm making this, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. But she just talks so much. She just is so mean. But every little thing, it sucks, you know. But it's whatever, you know. And yeah, I came home, played more Terraria a little, and go to bed. It's 2. See ya. So my phone died mid recording, and it didn't even save the remaining footage, so I had to restart. Woke up, had a decent gym. I'm at the point of the cut where I'm just so tired, like all the time. And like it hasn't affected me too much, but I can definitely feel it. But it's not like terrible, you know what I mean? I'm 2,500 is like pretty aggressive, but it's not bad. I ate 6 hot pockets today. Didn't go over my calorie limit because that's basically all I ate. I mean, like, I had a full like lunch, and the rest of the day I just had like hot pockets. I love hot pockets; they're so good. I feel like once I get like hooked on a food, I just keep eating it. Like I'm obsessed with it. I can't eat anything else. Anyway, I'm taking a break from my work. I took a break from my work today. I felt like chewing my arm. It felt worse than like chewing my own arm off than when I'm trying to do my work today. And like I didn't use that simile right, metaphor right. Trying to study today felt like chewing my own arm off. That's what I was trying to say. So I just take a break because I gotta keep my passion kindled, well kindled, kinder eggs. But yeah, I didn't want to like force myself to do something I didn't want to do, and
one day it's not gonna do anything, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm familiar with the subject. I don't think any more studying is gonna really help me too much, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just because like you never know, and it can help me, and I know what I'm saying. It's my mom's sleeping right now. It's like 2 a.m. That's why I'm like speaking at this level. Um, but yeah, my Instagram page today, like oh, I also played games with Lowell, and I stayed in bed mainly all day. It's in one of those days I'm just cooped up. But my Instagram page has been like really like popping off. Like it's either like really funny reels or like things that call my mental health. I'm just like, damn, okay. What a time to be alive. But I every day that passes by, like it it's another day that passes by without me being obsessed with a girl for the first time in a while. Which, it's only been like since Thanksgiving, which is like pathetic, but it's really weird not like having a girl to obsess about. And I go home, I get done with volleyball and I like check my phone, like, oh, like to like see like the person I'm talking to at the time, that they texted me back or not. And then I remember, oh wait, I'm not waiting for like a Cadence or a Liv or a Cece or a Sydney or a Jocelyn or, you know? And that's weird. But I think whether or not I was chasing long term or just a casual hookup thing, I've been doing this like kind of all wrong, and that's obviously I always knew. It's like I always did things unhealthily, but even when I was like trying to do things right, I kind of forget that like all of my relationships were pretty parasitic. You know what I mean? Where I'm the parasite, and not saying all the girls that I've been with were angels either, but actually I made a tier list with my friends the other day. Really messed up and objectifying, but it's kind of funny. I go through a lot of like I go through a lot of relationships that with women who are emotionally unavailable or detached, and that fits well with my anxious attachment. And I think it's just like a constant need to like feel needed or acknowledged, to feel acknowledged. Because like it might, yeah, like honestly, yeah, I don't know. I'm losing the plot here, but the main thing is like I've been doing relationships all wrong, and I'm like, for one, I'm actively seeking it out like all the time, which is like the fun part. It's one of my pillars, you know what I mean? It's math, volleyball, the gym, and women, and that pillar is just fun because like the chase is fun, and that's never not going to be not fun. But I gotta understand like it's parasitic, and I'm if I really want a genuine connection, I can't be. I gotta figure out who I am without women. You know what I mean? And that's why I think that's why I've been so like weird, or at least like at the least weird and at the worst depressed, because like a piece of me is gone if I'm not talking to a woman, and that's like such a weird and shallow thing to say, but it is. And yeah, I gotta figure out who I am without women, and I gotta learn to love myself so that I can be loved in a relationship in a healthy way. You know, that's all I could have just said that last sentence. That's really all it is. I'm just rambling, but that's why I'm making this video, because I don't have to worry about like my word order and my sentences or my grammar. But yeah. But who am I? Like really, if I were to describe myself, how would someone describe me? I'm loud. I come off very strong. I'm extroverted. I'm social. All synonyms. Some people will say I'm smart. A lot less people will say I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I'm very stubborn. I make a lot of mistakes. I cross a lot of boundaries socially, but I'm always very willing to apologize, and I think that's who I am. And that was corny as fuck. I don't know why. I do know why I didn't. That was corny as fuck to say, but like that's me trying to figure out like little bits of myself. You know what I mean? Because like it's so stupid to say that like I don't know who I am without a relationship, but like that's kind of how I am. You know what I mean? The dichotomy is crazy. I'll see it. My Instagram reels have been on par. Well, actually, no. First off, I woke up kind of late. Hit the gym. It was alright. I felt pretty good about it though. Came home and I just couldn't bring myself to do any work. So I thought I'd just take a break. Cause no point in just forcing me to do it. Because it builds resentment for the next day, and you know, I can't keep doing this to myself though. You know, I'm doing it because I like it. You know, it's like there's no forcing there's no reason to force myself to do it. But anyway, my Instagram reels, they're either like super funny or like they really call me out on like my mental health. Yeah, so it's been a really long time since I've been like actively like after somebody. It's been Thanksgiving. Since it's like the 30th right now. I think the problem is I find my self-worth in whoever I'm talking to, you know? And I crave a connection that's really strong at first. Like Liv, you know, like Hello. So when I took a break on combinatorics yesterday, that means I have to take a break today because I'm on a 2-day cycle of like reading and then doing problems. But you know, dude, the gym today was so bad because it's December 31st, and so everybody's at the gym, and it closes at 11. So when it closes at 1, so near noon, it was just so packed. Could not get fly machines, and these musty, dusty, crisis-having middle-aged men just took up exactly all the machines that I wanted. And like we're doing like supersets of the weirdest exercise I've ever seen. And also like supersetting is crazy when you're doing the same cable and the cable that everybody needs, you know what I mean? Like you do an exercise and you get off. You can't just jump on the next one while people are actively waiting for you, dude. It's actually insane. They don't even wipe down their equipment and they smell like shit. Like it's like, bro, you're really supposed to set the example, bro. It's like the older people always like saying like, oh, these kids don't know respect. Like y'all don't know etiquette, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't mean to generalize off of one like thing, but you know, but the gym was fine. I looked really skinny this morning. Then I drank a lot of water in the gym. I didn't look as skinny, so I was kind of sad because I thought the pump would make you look even better, but it's okay. Just played games all day. I studied when I could, and I chilled out. Today's New Year's, and I bring this up every year, but a few years back now, yeah. Was the last time I seriously considered suicide, and this was before like Wesleyan and everything, and I had the bottle pills in my hand, and really happy I didn't fall through.
or didn't get. I seriously thought about it, but I didn't attempt. But I'm glad I didn't follow through. And I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have gone to Wesleyan if I died, you know. And I wouldn't have, you know. This last couple of years have been amazing, through even with everything, you know. With all the heartbreak. My phone died again. My phone ran out of storage again. I gotta upload the videos before. I gotta give it to my computer before I record more tomorrow. But even through all the bad stuff, this has been the best couple of years of my life, and I can only see it going up from here, you know. And if not, then you know, my skills and my development will only go up for here. So yeah. All right, so God, I look so chopped. I didn't record yesterday, but I have product footage. The cut's going well. I think I ate a little bit more than I should have today with a couple Hot Pockets, but that should be fine. The gym's going better than it should, considering how terrible I feel all day. I also stopped studying. I just don't want to burn myself out before the semester starts, and I already get like a general grasp of what both subjects are, and like I'm writing notes and I'm doing the problems, but I don't retain the information because I don't really want to, and I'm just doing it, you know, because like I'm usually good at just being like sticking it through, but like that doesn't really apply here because I'm not really learning anything. That defeats the purpose of studying for the next semester. So yeah, but then I've been playing Terraria all day, and I just got off a call with Jada for a few hours, and I'm having fun. I'm staying alive, but it's kind of lonely and boring. But it'll get better. See ya. Yo. Woke up around like 11. Hit the gym. Came home. Played Terraria. And then my ukulele strings came in today. I got the C string fixed finally. Wait. A string? The light one. I don't know. A string. And that's about it. I took a nap from like 7. Now it's 11. I want to go back to bed, but my life is so boring. I want to go back, bro. Can't wait to go back. I'll see you.